Nobody gained more yards during the 2017 college football season than San Diego State's Rashaad Penny. The former Aztec back accounted for 2,974 yards and 28 touchdowns during his senior season on the Mesa. Now Penny is out to prove he has what it takes to make the same sort of an impact at the NFL level at the 2018 Reese's Senior Bowl. Rashaad Penny is not only the reigning Mountain West Offensive Player of the Year, but the reigning Special Teams Player of the Year. Let's go down to Mobile, Alabama now and hook up with the former Aztec, Rashaad Penny. Rashaad, appreciate you making some time for us. San Diego State has one heck of a representation down at the Senior Bowl right now. 3 players, that's second only to Auburn, Alabama, and Virginia. How fun is it to be down there with a couple of teammates in Nick Bodden and Cameron Kelly?
Well, it's definitely fun. I mean, when you got, some guys that you play with over the years and the brothers and having fun, but it's also great that you get to meet a lot of the guys that play with a lot of different schools and just see how they come together. And it's pretty cool because you get to meet so many people. So and just talk about the different type of seasons you have. So I mean, it's just all fun and we're enjoying the moment.
When San Diego State is mentioned in the same breath as Auburn and Alabama and Virginia, when they send 3 players, what does that say about the state of the Aztec football program right now?
That we definitely deserve to be among Power 5 schools. I mean, we have the talent, we have all the great coaching staff, and then the schedule that we put together. I mean, it makes sense. So when you see 3 guys from San Diego State get invited to play in the big time Senior Bowl with a lot of the great teams, I mean, that means a lot. And I think Coach Long does a great job of putting his players out there and just helping to get us to this situation. So it's an amazing feeling, especially for the group of 5.
How fun is it for you to share the backfield still with Nick Bodden? He's a blue-collar guy, never wanted the spotlight, just did his job. For him to be recognized and get put in the same backfield in this All-Star Showcase, got to be pretty comfortable for you when you get into practice and then into the game on Saturday to know that he's there with you.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Nick is me and Nick got our own thing with a lot of teams here, saying we're a package deal. Wherever Nick goes, Rashaad goes. Wherever Rashaad goes, Nick goes. We always got that bond. And we've been playing with each other for 3 years, so we know what we have and know the capabilities of how we play. So it's fun to just see him here, but also with Cam. Cam been my roommate at San Diego State for 3 years, so me and him got a great friendship. We're like brothers, and I'm just glad to see all of them here. I mean, they deserve it. They worked hard for it, and we'll see where it goes from here.
You're getting a chance to practice with some of the best players in the country and in front of NFL scouts. What have you learned the most from this week and this process getting ready for the Senior Bowl?
I mean, definitely just working on a lot of technique, and then also just working with a lot of other great backs that's around the area, around the nation, and that's definitely been the most enjoyable experience. And then you get coached by, an NFL team. So, I mean, I think that's the best thing, learning of what they do and just learning the playbook in just 2 or 3 days. And just knowing what other guys do. So, I mean, it's definitely been a great experience.
San Diego State is known for playing a pro-style offense. Rocky Long does a great job getting specifically running backs ready for the NFL. Playing in that system for as long as you did, having that success in Rocky Long's system, how has that helped you in this transition now as you get ready for the NFL draft?
Yeah, the offense definitely hasn't changed at all. I mean, coming in, knowing this system with how the Texans run it, I feel like we run the same thing at San Diego State. It's just worded differently, and I think that's the most important thing of going into rookie camp when you get a playbook, when you know the offense, but the wording is just different. So, I mean, I think that's probably the most difficult part. But other than that, I think we run the same thing, and I love how the pro style works. And Coach Long does a great job of just proving to people what he want to run, and then we run it out.
There are many people around the country, specifically in San Diego State and here in the Mountain West, thought that you may have got robbed in some of the national award consideration. You're definitely one of the top running backs in the country, if not the best. How much do you have a chip on your shoulder and maybe have something to prove on Saturday?
It was no chip on my shoulder. I just went into every game just wanting to play. And just probably the most important thing, just win. So just helping contribute to my team to win. Just keep going out there and playing. But I never had a chip. I mean, Coach Long been straight up with me at the beginning of the season when he told me I'll be the best running back in the nation, but I won't get recognized. So, I mean, it can't get any more real than that. So I played under his wing and just tried to win games.
But we all knew here in the Mountain West how good you were, a 3-time Special Teams Player of the Year, the Offensive Player of the Year this last fall. What do you hope your legacy ultimately is at San Diego State? When people think about Rashaad Penny years from now, what do you hope they remember the most?
I'm definitely a team player and a winner. I mean, that's the most important thing. And then just knowing how hard I work just to bring the city back together and just help to win.
Well, Rashaad, I appreciate your time today. You were always a class act for San Diego State and the Mountain West, one of the best players we've seen in a long time. Good luck on Saturday in the Reese's Senior Bowl in an All-Star Showcase where you get a chance to show your talents off to the country.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
That's Rashaad Penny, former San Diego State running back, who will compete for the South team at the 2018 Reese's Senior Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. Penny will be joined by 7 other former Mountain West players at the Senior Bowl, including Cedric Wilson of Boise State, Michael Gallup from Colorado State, Hawaii's Trayvon Henderson, and Josh Allen of Wyoming. Nevada's Austin Corbett will be a teammate on the South side, as will 2 fellow Aztecs in Nick Bawden and Cameron Kelly. The 2018 Reese's Senior Bowl will be played on Saturday, January 27th, televised by NFL Network at 1:30 Central Time. This feature has been brought to you by Mountain America Credit Union, the official credit union of the Mountain West. From the Mountain West Network studio, I'm Jesse Curtis.